We'll take a look at 7 minutes of brand new Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord gameplay. I believe this is demoed at Gamescom last year. Don't think I've seen this one. I don't know if you have.
I have not. I haven't seen much. I've just read news articles.
Okay. I am, for my part, completely fresh to this game. First time I heard of it was when you mentioned it.
Literally 10 minutes ago, if that. So
If that. Yeah. So I'm discovering something that really, for the first time in a long time, is getting me excited. Probably shouldn't say that on a public video, but there we go. You know.
I mean, it's
right.
It's made by, well, I guess they're sort of indie. They're sort of small scale. Or at least they were when they made the original games. So it's nice to see something good out of that department.
Definitely. So when so many AAA titles have been letting us down across the board.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should crack in.
Okay.
All right. I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. In. Oh, so we've got some different kings there, I think. There we go. Gamescom download.
Machem.
So I mean, all of this UI is new to me. But
it's all new to me as well. It's completely redone.
So is this what is this? An RPG or a strategy? I mean,
it's a combination. Well, it's strategy when it's in this element, where it's on the overworld, where you manage your kingdom. You take your army with you. You can attack other armies and other kingdoms. You can siege other castles and take them over and kill their lords. Now, one thing I heard in Bannerlord 2 is that you have the option of executing the lords who are in the castle, or letting them go free.
Are there sort of repercussions to these choices?
I believe there are. I can't remember exactly what, but I think it affects your reputation and how other kingdoms react to you. So right now you see he's building a siege camp. Most of this has been revamped and redone, so I don't remember it taking time to build a siege camp.
Right, so that's a new mechanic that they've implemented for this.
Yeah, as far as I can remember, you just walked up to a city and attacked it, and it went into a battle mode, which you're probably about to see.
I mean, this is interesting. He's building it right on the doorstep.
I mean, I suppose that's how you would siege a castle. You'd prevent any food going in or out, stuff like that. Now this is new. I'm guessing he's setting up where he's gonna.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! We're in. So you can actually zoom down. You're in the battle.
Yep, you control your lord. You're the lord of your army.
Oh my god, Clue, this...
You can level up different attributes, stuff like that. You can see all the siege equipment they're bringing up to it. That's mostly new and revamped. I mean, you could do it before, but not to the same level of detail.
Days. So it's all rendered, it's there in 3D, it's fully isometric game, then you can go down and
yeah.
You can go down. Look at this. Loving the Age of Empires style music.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh, shot. Oh, we walk in there. Todd Howard is giving his influence.
Base Todd. So yeah,
I mean, this is really interesting. This is really interesting to me. This reminds me a little bit of those old school Pandemic, like Lord of the Rings Conquest, the original Battlefront. Huge amounts of different enemies and teammates, but perhaps a simplified AI. You just really feel you're in a grand scale fight.
yeah, and this, I believe you have this scale online. In the original it was 250 people online doing siege battles like this, but obviously not as refined and nice graphics and everything. The combat I remember is quite hard, because you notice you gotta swing in the set right direction that you want to attack. So there's a knack to the combat.
Right, you've got to get a feel for it.
Yeah. I just have strong memories of being on one of these wars and there'd be online in Warband, Mountain Blade Warband, and there'd be one person just hacking their way through a crowd in front of you, doing really well because they're swinging the right direction, they're landing all their hits. You know, that's when you know they're a good player.
God, Battle 1, there it is. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, and looks like you can level up individual units here. I don't think that was in the last ones. I think that's new. Prisoners, yes, you capture prisoners.
Take prisoners.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Okay. And you haven't. So these are the RPG elements for your character, then?
Yes. So you can obviously equip armor and stuff, which I can't remember if you can do in the last one. Not to this detail, I'm pretty sure. Bearing in mind, people have been monitoring this game for the last 9 years and waiting for its release for the past 9 years. And I think in about.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that was awesome. What was that? I mean, so having seen that now, I mean, it's released in March 2020.
Yep.
So we actually don't have long to wait from the time of this video at all.
Not long at all. And it's hard to believe it's actually come after all this time. It looked like it was ready to be released in late 2014, but they suddenly decided they were gonna, double down and make it way better than what you could ever imagine, or I imagined. If we check it out and get the store page up, it is going to be early access, but there'll be many good games which come out of early access. And I have full confidence in the developers that this will be one of them. So yeah, there's a lot more in-depth diplomacy in the campaign, the single-player campaign. Obviously there's modding like the first one. I remember seeing a mod being made, which I believe was for the Fantasy Warhammer, was already being made in anticipation for the release.
So I could really see a Lord of the Rings mod for this.
Funny you should mention that, because there is a Lord of the Rings mod for Mountain Blade Warband, which I haven't played, but it looks really good. I imagine someone will be making one for Mountain Blade Bannerlord if they haven't started making it already.
I can't wait. Honestly, I thought the only game I could be excited for was Cyberpunk, and that I was just a shattered, soulless husk of a human being. Apart from that, I mean, I don't know what to say. What with what's happened to Star Wars, and anyway, I mean, this gives me hope. This looks like a developer's put time, put love, put quality into a game. I can't wait to review this.
I can't wait to see that. I think it's going to be good. I want to say part of this is off The Witches 3 back in a small way. The level of detail and time they've taken to make it a real quality looking game, and all the in-depthness. And I say that because it went on hold. Well, they delayed it around the time Witcher 3 got all its awards, and it looked like they really wanted to make it the best thing they could, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good.
I mean, that's looking tasty from what I saw. You know, my wet dreams will be full of Bannerlords now, as opposed to the usual recurring nightmare of Todd, Zark, and Wilson looming over me with sharp sticks. I think this, this is the one. This is the one. This can remove the salty taste of a lack of Half-Life 3 and a VR-only Half-Life experience. So. Well, there you have it, folks. Our impressions of roughly 7 minutes of relatively recent Bannerlord gameplay. I think we're in agreement, Clue. We are excited for this.
Very excited, yes.
Barely containing myself kind of excitement. So we will be putting a bit of a highlight on this. Do subscribe and all of that jazz if you want to see our take on the game when it comes out. Otherwise, do keep an eye out for our other videos of our impressions of the other bits of footage that have been released. And check out our other shit. Thanks for watching.